She was always on the move, rollerblading, playing field hockey, living an active life. But in a split second, everything changed. A freak accident on the sidelines of a high school football game left Harrington's JoAnn Outten Kenton with injuries that would define the next 14 years of her life. 8 surgeries, endless pain, and a decision most of us could never imagine, to give up her leg in order to reclaim her future. But JoAnn didn't stop there. After losing her leg, she just didn't learn to walk again. She became a champion. Well, today she shares her incredible journey of faith, determination, and the hand cycle that's not just moving her forward, it's setting her free. It's more than just a ride. For JoAnn Outten Kenton, every mile on her hand cycle is a testament to survival, resilience, and faith.
I had, over the course of 14 years, 8 procedures, all pretty much in New York City, at the Hospital for Special Surgery. And they were trying to restore function to my leg. After 14 years, I still didn't have function. I was walking on crutches and had a hip brace, and was on heavy levels of pain medicine.
Her journey began with a devastating accident in 2008, covering a high school football game when a play crashed out of bounds. After years of surgery and pain, JoAnn made the brave decision to amputate.
That was the ultimate goal, is I wanted to be on my own 2 feet and not the use of crutches or a walker or be in a wheelchair, and to get out of pain. I was in so much pain. So the decision came down to pain. And I thought, if I don't have my leg, I can't be experiencing the same level of pain. I gotta put the front wheel on because it doesn't fit.
JoAnn became the first person in the world to undergo a unique procedure. Her femur fused directly to her pelvis, allowing for a new kind of prosthetic. But it didn't end there.
I almost lost my life on the operating table that day. I had to have 4 units of blood, which is very significant when you have, you know, basically 8 units. I needed 4. And so when I woke up, I knew that no one had to tell me. I had a central line in, so I knew that I was giving blood. I knew by what was around me that it had been very serious. When I was told I was going to be in the PACU for 24 hours being monitored, I knew just the gravity of that situation. So it just put a fire in my belly when I knew that I was spared. My life was spared. There had to be something bigger.
That something bigger turned into hand cycling, a sport that gives JoAnn freedom, she says, she can't find anywhere else.
It's absolutely spiritual, and it's also, when I get on my bike, I don't use my prosthetic leg. It's just me. So there's a lot of freedom in being just me. I'm not relying on any other element to move me along. There's a lot of freedom in that.
JoAnn isn't just riding, she's winning. This year she crossed the line first at the Boston Marathon Hand Cycle Division in a photo finish.
I was just elated. I mean, the lady who came in second, her wheel was right at my shoulder, so it was tight. She had been drafting me for a few miles and came out a few hundred yards to try and sprint to the finish. And yeah, it was kind of funny because in my mind, you know, I said, "Not today, sister."
And you were right.
I just gave it all I had.
JoAnn trains 5 days a week, navigating not only steep hills and long miles, but the steep costs of competing, with equipment running upwards of $20,000. But for JoAnn, what this sport has given her in return is priceless.
When you're out riding, you know, you can think about, I'm riding 20, 30, 40 miles. There's a lot of time spent thinking about life. A lot of time thinking about my faith in life. You know, it's all in one to me, but how can God be glorified in what I'm doing? You know, and I post social media, you know, stuff, and I feel it to my core, what I write on there, you know, that to the glory to God that I'm standing here, the glory to God that I can walk, that I can actually compete, and that He's blessed me with the ability to compete at a level that I would not have anticipated. and therefore that gives more glory to God.
From near constant pain to pushing past the finish line, JoAnn Outten Kenton rides on, powered by faith, determination, and a joy that can't be contained. JoAnn's next challenge could be a time trial in Cambridge this August and another shot at the Marine Corps Marathon this fall. And as she says, it's just me and the wind, and that's pure freedom.